Oh, what a week it has been. Bafana Bafana made everyone proud by making it all the way through to the semi-finals.
The third place playoff in any major competition is often referred to as either the loser's final or the match that nobody wants to play in. The teams playing in it must shake off the bitter disappointment of being eliminated when they were so close to glory and put on a performance worthy of winning any game. That's what Bafana Bafana have to do ahead of their match against the Democratic Republic of Congo on Saturday night. And after their stellar performance at this year's Africa Cup of Nations, they'll want to have something to show for their improvement and the progress that they've made. In case you missed it, Bafana lost their semi-final clash against Nigeria 4-2 in a penalty shootout after scores were tied at 1-1 at the end of extra time. And South African captain Ronwen Williams has said that the players will give everything they've got once more as they target the bronze medal when they play the DRC. Kickoff on Saturday is at 10 p.m. Mawande Mateza, Eyewitness News Sport.
The president made his 8th State of the Nation address in the building behind me on Thursday.
Parliament has performed very well, but we must take note that there was 2.5 years of COVID where we did not do as expected. But if you rate us amongst other countries, we have done what we're supposed to do.
I'm glad that their term is coming to an end. It is definitely time for change. If nothing happens and they are replaced in 30 years, we are going to have the same of the same for the next 300 years.
Big expectations from ourselves, looking at the 30 years of our democracy, appreciating the successes that have been made, as well as reflecting on the last 5 years of this 6th administration.
We set out a clear plan to end load shedding, which we have been implementing with a single-minded focus through the National Energy Crisis Committee. We have delivered on our commitments to bring substantial new power through private investment on the grid, which is already helping to reduce load shedding.
Look, I thought it was interesting that the president refused to confine himself to the past 5 years of his term in office. It's clear now for us that that's going to be the election strategy. The election strategy is going to have to stretch out the term that you are looking at, look at 30 years of our democracy, almost saying that the duration of our democracy is what you owe us, almost saying that this is what we brought you, and therefore, because we've brought you this kind of democracy, you owe us your vote. And I think that's very dangerous. I think that the president should have essentially come out and defended what his party has done or not done.
There's only one thing that he really got right, and he wasn't going to talk about it this evening. In 2018, he said he'd rather be remembered as a weak president than the president who presided over the splitting of the ANC. Well, he's achieved those two. We know he's a weak president, and he's presided over the collapse of the ANC. Further, he had to conjure up Tinswalo, a fictitious figure that I don't know where she lives, but she doesn't live in the Eastern Cape.
Not excited, not overwhelmed. The things that the president said this evening we've heard before. And I think what was good about tonight was that there was an admission that we've done something, but there's a lot more to be done. And I think there's a lot more to be done to inspire hope in the people of South Africa than they have done.
The EFF leadership wasn't here after they were banned from coming into Parliament after their bad behaviour last year. They're going to make up for it when they make their manifesto statement on Saturday in KZN, an area they've been told not to go to.
And Moses Mabhida is a very significant kind of stalwart hero of this liberation struggle. And it's a very kind of significant moment for the EFF to go into a province that is hotly contested by the ANC. It's very much a bedrock of the ANC's membership. And of course, the idea is that why not go into the lion's den?
Don't forget to download our EWN app. You can find that on any app store. You get our news 24/7 at your fingertips.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.